Don't pretend to know everything about music. It's very subjective, isn't it? One person likes one thing, one person likes something else. But if you got any questions for me or any music,
do you want to tell me how you started when we met?
What, how we met?
Well, and also what you were doing before that, and the sort of
I went to London to do a degree in songwriting, which is a real thing, believe it or not. And it was a 3-year degree. I met some amazing people along the way. Ended up collaborating with loads of different songwriters. And my tutor at the time was mates with Simon. And he'd taken like a keen interest in helping me because he thought I was a good writer. And I sent some tunes to him, he sent them to Simon. I turned up to meet him in a bright fluorescent ski jacket on a midsummer's afternoon in a coffee shop. I think he thought I was mental. But then we started chatting, shared some tunes, he put me in some sessions, I started writing for other people and then slowly progressed into my own artist thing. In the meantime I was completely flat broke, working part-time as a photo booth attendant and busking on the South Bank in London to make money, and Simon just kept putting me in sessions and writing, and then eventually started my own artist project, and then spent the last 3 years developing this project, writing the album. Just put the album out a couple of months ago, and that's a very short version. Yes, it went to number 1, which was nice, and
I want to ask an amazing question there, because I get this point brought up all the time. When you say write for the people, how did that feel perspective? Because I've worked with a lot of singers who, when they write a tune, they can say, this is my song. And sometimes we've had people say, either label or manager say, oh, could we have that song? And the singer sometimes takes it really personally, like,
sure,
why are you taking my song? Like, why can't I do it? I mean, how did that feel, or was you able to just accept that, or was it like, look, just, these are the songs and stuff you mean?
I've been trying to get into the industry for like the longest time.
Yeah.
It's one of those where it's so difficult to get your foot through the door, but once you get through you realise how much of a small place it was. But at the start I was just so buzzing to be writing with people and to be in these studios with these amazing talented people, because I'd just been doing it all at home on my laptop in my bedroom, so just to be doing sessions I was absolutely over the moon to do it, and like the songs, it's a mutual thing between the artist and the songwriter. Like, if one person wants to take a song, it's got to be a mutual thing.
Yeah.
If somebody can't just steal a song and be like, we're having that, and you're not having it. It's got to be a mutual kind of respect between you and the artist or the writer.
But we also had situations where some of the original songs that you wrote, we were really protective over, like Home.
Yeah.
No, this is going to be out. This is going to be the big track.
Yeah.
And then
never put it out.
It's never come out. And Tom wrote more and more songs and bettered them. And I think you get there are some songs which you connect with so much where you're like, this is my song and this is going to happen, and artists do often turn around and say you cannot have this song, this is our song. But I think you've also got to look at other opportunities. I manage other songwriters, and sometimes you write a song and you get an offer, somebody bigger with higher profile. It can be the gateway, it can be the door to allowing you other opportunities. And if you're a new songwriter and you get a cut with somebody which you were hoping for yourself, but it goes for a bigger artist, that's going to allow you to get in the door with bigger collaborators, other songwriters, and write more songs, because if you've got one in you, you've got more in you.
Does that mean if you write the song kind of, or part of it, do you have a point where you can say, well, am I allowed to keep the rights, or is it if they say, look, you give me and we're doing you a favour because we're big, you're nobody, is it just you give it them for the experience, or have you got a right to kind of say, look, you know what I mean, I'd like to make a little bit of money out of this?
No, it's your song. So if you write a song, let's say, just keep it simple, you write it by yourself and somebody goes, well, I want to cut that song. Now, technically, if they haven't done anything on the song, there's an argument to say that you keep 100% of the copyright of the publishing, of the songwriting element of it. They will probably re-record it and they'll own the recording. What often happens is a lot of artists go, well, look, if I'm going to take it, I'm going to put my own spin on it, I'm going to maybe do some production on it, and then you'll probably have to give them a percentage of that song. So, but I think that's fine in the grand scheme of things. You've got to kind of weigh it up of what that person is doing. Are they adding value to the song? But it's your song, and as the songwriter with the copyright ownership in, you can say, I don't want it being used on that advert, I don't want it being used on this, and you still have some integrity, you still have the publishing rights to do it.
But I agree with that. I'm a firm believer in history, and in history telling something, and you can learn a lot from it.
Definitely.
And I think one big thing I say to a lot of artists and writers is try and be experimental. Try and go out, listen to all sorts of other types of music, and don't be pigeonholed by the type of music you like, because something crazy over here or over there will influence you, and you'll be like, that's a sick instrument, I don't even know what that is, let's go and find something, let's sample it and use it, and try and be different, you know, what's going to make you stand out amongst the other people out there, because everybody can do it now in their bedroom, so it's trying to challenge society as well to what they're listening to, because it's...
No one can make the music you make if you listen to a whole like range of a variety of music, because everyone interprets everything different.
Make music like Marmite. If it causes a reaction, good or bad, if somebody absolutely hates it, great, because somebody else will absolutely love it. Yeah, exactly.
Chantel, did you want to ask a question?
Yeah. What's one piece of advice you'd give to yourself just before you got successful, like the big explosion of success?
Don't let your ego get a hold of you. It's well easy sometimes. Always remember it's nice to be nice. Because honestly, like the minute that I signed my deal, I was like, I've made it for about 3 months. I hadn't made it. It's literally the start of a very, very long journey, but I'd been waiting for that moment for what seemed like my entire life, and actually that was like just the beginning of the work. And it's like nobody ever wakes up like, do you know what I did yesterday, mate? Completed music, easy, done. It's like there's always something to be getting on with. You can always better yourself in doing it, which is the interesting thing I think about it, you know.
Feeling down, I'm feeling used. Don't know what to do without. Don't know what to do without you. But if you look into the distance, they're right over there. I will come right up behind you, remind you I'm here for you. Remind you I'm here for what we've been through. I will leave a light on by the side of your bed for when you get home. Be a place to rest your head when the days are long. Be your answer when you don't know what is right or wrong. Hit me like a hurricane, I woke up in pain. It messed with my brain, left me feeling insane. I'm not okay. Focus on communicating, 'cause I just need the time and place to come through. Oh, won't you send me your locations, right, the vibrations. I don't need nothing else but you. The times I wonder where I fool with you. If I be
sometimes I need love and affection just to hold me down. She told me that I'm the king, it had me scratching my crown. You see, I've never understood it and I never will. The only thing I'm understanding is that hell is real. I found out that she loves that beauty in the beast story. I think it's kinda...
I'm a suicide bomber, not all dying for the dollar. Some dying over women. Kill or be killed, but we're already sinning. Yeah, I know the devil's grinning. He's having it his way, disguising it as my way. To hell, I'm on a highway. I swear I'll be there by Friday. The pain, it's a migraine. I'm just a youth, plugged into the system. Taught to be on streets, not at home as a Christian. Not taught to be a wife, but taught to be a mistress. Get the money from him and the presents like it's Christmas. Oh my God, I'm lost. I've got to make it out of here no matter the cost. But the colour of my skin, it's becoming a blood.
Baby, since the day you came into my life, you made me realize that we were born to fly. You showed me every day new possibilities, and you proved my fantasies of love could really be. So let's go to a place only lovers go, to a spot that we'll never know, to to the top of the clouds, we're floating away, yeah. Ooh, it feels so crazy. And oh, this love is blazing.